Well, just moments ago, we showed you the UNLV Hall of Fame inductees. Congratulations to each and every one. One you didn't hear from was Anderson Hunt. The talented guard was on that national championship team here at Channel 8. Ron Futrell sat down with the NCAA champion.
All right, thanks, Chris. Here we go. Special guest here. As mentioned, Anderson Hunt is joining us here talking some Rebel basketball in the past, and his buddy Raphael Peterson, who played against each other in Detroit. Yep. Okay, so we'll get to that in a moment in your three-point shooting contest that you have coming up here. But Anderson, first, we've got to talk about you and the Rebels and what's going on this weekend. Now, we're doing this before you're getting inducted, but you've already been now inducted into the Hall of Fame on Saturday. That's happening. Your thoughts? UNLV Hall of Fame, man. You're a Hall of Famer here in town.
Oh, man, it's a great feeling. I'm glad I'm still living to see it.
We are
After
too.
32 years, but man, it's a great feeling. You know, some of the fellas go be there tomorrow. You know, my family. So, you know, some of the coaches, Coach Greg, Jerry Kalowski.
Jerry's getting inducted too.
Jerry's getting inducted.
Yeah, Coach K. Call him.
Yeah, Cuddy.
Yes.
Wink Adams. You know,
another great Rebel.
Yeah, little bro.
Yeah. So no, and that's congratulations to you on that. Well deserved, certainly. I go back to the national championship game. Certainly, you were the MVP of that game. Had a pretty good game. Do you remember your stat line from that game? Hold on, Anderson. Was it a lot of points? I know you scored a lot of points. 29 points, something like that?
I don't think I had too many assists.
Yeah. Nobody did. You were all just scoring because you could score at will. That win over Duke, you look back on that, 103-73 back in 1990 to win the national championship was phenomenal, certainly. We're going to go through. We've got some video here. You don't mind we show some highlights of you back in the day, 1990? We've got some video. We got about 3 minutes worth of video. We're going to show some of these highlights of you and the Rebels back then because you can't watch enough. You just cannot watch enough of this. This is against the Soviet. Well, come on, you stole the ball from a Soviet right there, from a Russian.
That was easy right there.
That was easy.
That was nothing.
that was nothing.
That was our job, you know. That's what we did.
Yes, but this was an exhibition game. You had guys like Hitman Tommy Hearns from Detroit.
From Detroit.
The guy from Detroit with Steve Wynn there. But more Anderson highlights here as you go on the break. And you were a three-point shooter, but you could finish as well, but nothing but net.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what are your thoughts when you look back on some of these highlights and think of you guys with Larry Stacey, you, Greg?
This game, we playing against pros. A lot of people don't realize that. Sabonis didn't play, but Marciulionis played. They had a guy went to the Atlanta Hawks. They had a good team. They was pros. We was teenagers.
That might be the best. Seriously, it might be the best team you guys played that year when I look back on it. You know, because they were pros. Oh, by the way, people like Sugar Ray Leonard would show up there.
Oh, yeah.
Courtside.
Mike Tyson, all the fellas.
This is against Loyola Marymount. Early on in the season, the late, great Hank Gathers.
Rest in peace.
On that team. Rest in peace, Hank. And you guys later, you beat him in the NCAA tournament that year. But look at the moves going to the hoop, Anderson. You got to have great memories. You keep in touch with a lot of the guys, with Larry, Stacey, Greg, and the guys?
Oh, yeah, they called it congratulating me. I talked to Larry. I talked to Larry more than I talked to Greg and Stacey, because, you know, Stacey is still coaching and Greg is doing his thing. But I talked to Larry more. Moses still live in town. George Ackles calling, congratulating me. So I still keep in touch with most of the fellas. Jarvis Bass tonight, he'll be here.
Oh, Jarvis is going to be here. Great.
John Flowers.
Look at this. I love Gucci Row. You never know. You knock into Elaine Wynn and Steve Wynn. Oh, Sugar Ray Leonard can handle himself there.
And Miss Mulaski.
And Susan Mulaski.
Yeah.
Bless her. All there. And watching some of the excitement of Rebel basketball. We're seeing the fireworks show here. I mean, that was a show before Showtime was even around, really.
Exactly. A lot of people have, we got Agassi.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people had the fireworks now because of us.
Oh, it started, yes, with the indoor fireworks. Here's a game against Cal. Travis Bice gives it up to Larry Johnson. Come on now.
Travis Bice, my man Bice.
Everybody loved Travis Bice, but you look at the gal on the left. Her mouth is she's just in awe. Like, what did I just see? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But every once in a while, you would give up an assist or two.
I be telling Larry, I say, man, most of your points came from me.
They did right there.
Yeah,
look at it.
Me and Greg.
you guys knew how to score and get assists. It was marvelous looking back, certainly on the Rebels and what you guys were, what you brought. You really brought this community together. You did in a way that we've never seen. I think the Knights in their first year with hockey did it here in town, but you guys everybody in town were Rebel fans back then.
Oh yeah, all the Las Vegas people, they always tell me, y'all was the best thing going on back then. We put a lot of energy into the city.
What, go back on that, anything you look back on, you go, hey, I could have done this different, that different, or you just nothing but good memories about what that time was?
Oh man, I wouldn't have went to any other school in the country.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
You picked the right school?
Oh yeah, picked the right school. No bad memories at all.
Look at that. There's 90s for you right there, huh? This three-point shooting contest you have coming to Vegas here.
Yes,
You're
sir.
going to be at Durango High School.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about the whole game plan with this, Raphael. We'll start with you first and what you're doing here with this.
So what we're doing, we're putting on the first national three-point competition that's going to travel through 8 cities, making a stop here in Vegas on July 9th. But the championship will be back here in September for a $25,000 winner-take-all for 18 and over, no Joes, just regular pros. So when I called Anderson and told him about this three-point competition, he thought, I'm going to get in, I'm going to win it. I said, no, it's only for no pros, just regular Joes. So what we're doing with Anderson with this competition, if you win the $25,000, you want to press your luck in Las Vegas, you shoot against this guy, you can bet $10,000 and shoot against him, a UNLV legend, a Hall of Famer.
Okay, so Anderson, so whoever wins it then goes one-on-one with you in a three-point shooting contest for $10K. Is that what you?
If they agree to it.
If they can
take their money and
they can
leave
take
Vegas.
the 25 grand and go,
Yeah.
or they could put 10 more on the line against you. How's your jumper? Is it still there?
I just don't dunk no more.
Okay, so you're not doing the dunks. We saw those. You can, but so you're going to be going out there hitting the shots. Any pressure on you to be able to? You got to beat the guy, or he costs you 10 more grand. You get 10 grand.
No
you
pressure.
get any money out of this if you get the 10? Get the 10 grand?
Absolutely.
You should.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on now.
Yeah, he's going to get that.
Come on.
Got to get something out of that.
But
Yeah, we got to get something.
I say this, it may not be a guy that wins. I think it's going to be a young lady, to be honest.
Oh, okay, let's go. I say guy. Yeah, you're right. Good point. Thank you, Rob. I think you'll go guy. The guy beat the guy. So what's the format? Shoot how many balls? You're going 10 balls?
Just like the regular three-point competition, you're going to have 5 spaces with 5 balls. You're going to have a bonus ball on that rack. But then we have what we call the twist, which you'll have 3 bonus shots, 2 from the 28-foot line and 1 from the half-court line. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be a little twist to it. It'll be great, and I just think it's really for a great cause. What we're trying to do is raise money for GBI and CBI work, which is gang and community violence intervention programs. And I think a lot of people forget about the situation that happened here maybe about a month ago with the McDonald All-American young lady, Aaliyah Gales, who was shot. So we're going to try to raise some funds for that as well, because she's going to need some mental health services after this rehab that she's going through now.
Well, bless you for that.
Oh,
no, that's great. So, from what range? What are we doing? Are we doing college range?
High school. We're going high school range.
High school range.
High school
so
range.
19.9.
19.9.
19. Okay, I can hit. Well, I don't know if I can anymore, but
Easy piece of cake.
Easy piece of. No, those are layups for you. That's what it was in college back then. I think with you was 19.9. So
that'll be cool.
Okay, that'll be fun to see. Congrats again in the Hall of Fame, and good luck with you guys. We'll have the number at the bottom of the screen there so that you can find out how to find out the My J Supreme three-point contest.
Yep. Go to myjsupreme.com and you sign up. Follow us on IG and TikTok.
All right, guys. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Chris?